Welcome back to Tales of the Black Forest. And last time we went to the past and solved a puzzle, then returned to the present, and then we need to get across the town and do something, but we have to return to the past where the foxes had a wedding or whatever. But they're having trouble, so we hid inside this place. I forgot about that. Yeah, so let's check around. Stacks of layers of dust are displayed on the shelves. Okay. Dust. A somewhat mouldy notebook. It seems the notebook records the sales of goods. The final date of the record is October 14, 1995. Matsuyama was found dead on the 12th. This notebook should be from Matsuma's wife. Why? I'm rather bothered by what that scarecrow said earlier. Was Matsuma really hanged by the villagers? In some religious groups, this kind of lynching happens a lot. Also, when Matsuyama was killed, the scarecrow heard those villagers shouting, "You bastard, why did you betray us?" According to the clue that was hidden under a seat's cushion in the train station, Matsuyama seems to be afraid of letting others know that he is a member of Shirotogoko. Don't tell me Matsuyama originally believed in some religion at Shikanayaki village, and he was hanged to death by the other followers because he joined that group and took part in the gas attack. Yeah, that's possible. Religion at Shikanayaki village? Maybe that Aiko-sama is... Kihara-chan, don't look too much into that. Maybe we can inquire about the village in Kuriomi town. Yes. I wish it didn't use such. An eerie chewing sound came from the corner of the room. There's a strange woman in the corner and her face is covered in blood. She is eating something weird. That seems to be a watermelon. Choking sounds. Hey, I'm a girl. You're so rude and you look like a Kagami mochi, mirror rice cake. I'm a pigeon, you're the rude one. Excuse me, who are you? It's so obvious, I'm just a passerby. Then how do you explain the ears on your head and that Shiramuku white kimono and hairpiece worn by brides at weddings at your feet? She must be the bride. Oh my, I forgot to hide them. You're the bride who skips her own wedding. Are you here to take me back? Psst, don't be fooled by my appearance. My claws are very sharp. I'm not here to take it back. Perhaps it's because I ate your watermelon in secret. No, to that either. The owner of the melon patch has... Anyway, I mean no harm to you. I see, you smell like a human. Aren't you human? Yes. You could actually make your way here. I guess you're not an ordinary human. Right, allow me to introduce myself. I'm Tamasaki Shitsu. I'm Kiraya Kasin Tamasaki-chan. I'd like to ask a question. Okay, go ahead. Yes, I think I got most of it. I can help you get the sunshine rainwater. But before that, Kirika-san, hope you could take me to the Shikanaki station. In other words, you're asking me to help you escape from your own wedding? Correct. Kiriyaki-san, I don't know the groom at all. In order to secure their position on this land, my Tamasaki clan would ask me to marry an old yokai that I don't know at all. I have no feeling for that old guy, and he already has dozens of wives. I don't want to get married. My family is afraid of my escape, so they had imprisoned me. It wasn't easy for me to escape to this place when it rained, but now I don't think I can get away. So if you can help me get out of here, I would definitely give you the thing you want, Kirika-san. What should I do? They can smell me, but if I'm at the same size as your little pigeon, you could put me inside your satchel. Your smell should be able to mask mine. Whoa, there are so many foxes guarding the place out there. Don't worry, if they really catch me, they'll set my fate. And I will plead for you, Kiriki-san. After all, I'm the Oju-sama of Tamasaki clan. They won't harm you. Alright, I'll help you. Kiriki-san, you're really too accommodating. How could you simply believe this melon-stealing fox? But Tamasaki-san said is also like us. She also wants to get out of it. Not to mention we're also having a hard time escaping from this place right now. Kiriki-san, you're really so amazing, little pigeon. You should watch and learn from your owner. But I'm curious to know, why do you need the sunshine rainbow? To help Aiko-sama. Since it's for Aiko-sama, don't worry, I'll do my best to keep you safe. Kiriki-san, let me know when you're ready. Okay. Are you ready? Not yet. Let me talk to this. They're covered in dust and cobwebs. A key covered in cobwebs. Snack shop. We got a key to a snack shop. So let's save. And let's talk to this girl. Are you ready? Yes. Good. Then I'll use my magic first. Both of you guard that place. Dun dun dun. Does Tamasaki-sama know about this? Of course, Tamasaki knows Uju-sama has run away from the wedding, and he is so furious if we can't find Uju-sama. We're dead ducks. They said there's a scent of humans around the place. Is it possible that humans have adopted Tamasaki-san? Hell no, I heard Tamasaki-sama has already given the order. If anyone finds out humans are behind it, slay those humans immediately. No exceptions, even if Uju-sama pleads for mercy on their behalf. Is that really necessary? You don't know. It's those books by humans that corrupted Uju-sama. That's why Tamasaki-sama hates humans the most. Say, we haven't searched this building yet. Uh-oh. Hey, what are you two doing? Boss, we haven't searched this building yet. Idiot, it stinks of dead human bodies inside. Why would Tamasaki and Uju-sama hide inside? Run along and search somewhere else. Sorry, I ruined it. Tamasaki-san, what are the books they were talking about? Our clan has never liked humans, including human stuff, but I've always loved human stuff since I was a kid, especially books written by humans. Because of that, my father would often scold me and the other foxes would mock me. In their eyes, I'm an odd one among the foxes, and I don't care what they think of me. I want to go to the human world and get to know humans better. This wedding was arranged to advance my family's interests, and I was offered as a sacrifice. So I made up my mind to get out of it and go to the human world. Sorry, this should have been my private affair. Sorry to get you involved because I was willful. Kiara-san. I should show myself and end this mess early. Tamasaki-san, the human world is not as beautiful as you'd imagined. Yes, I'm too naive. But if you don't see the outside world with your own eyes, you'll regret it your whole life. Kihara-san? My favorite writer once wrote a poem. I walk through thorny bushes, full of scratches, and the harbinger of death hovers above my head. But I still want to press ahead and go across the high mountains, because the view over there is fantastic. This is Kobayashi Sensei's poem. I also like it very much. Since you've come to this point, don't turn back. But, Kiryu-san, you're not in an imaginary world. Those guys outside will really hurt you. Maybe there's a way to avoid that danger outside. Not sure if it works, but I'd like to give it a try. Tamasaki-san, could you lend me your wristwatch? Yes. Now it's 5:20 in the evening, okay? All set. I need to wear this watch on my wrist to ensure success. Briefly, I can read the memory in an electrical appliance at a certain time, and the appliance will change the location when we travel back in time. Now that I'm wearing this watch, we can return to this watch's memory at 5:20 if we get into any danger. This way, the person wearing the watch will come back to this room along with the watch. You're a genius, Harris-san. I don't really understand, but since you have decided to help me, I'll also try my best to assist you. Okay, let's set out now. I'm scared. What if they catch me? Uh-oh. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. It's heavily guarded. Kira-san, we need to be careful until we reach Shinseki Station. This rain is timing. We should be able to elude those foxes if we're careful. Yo, the lovely Konosume-chan over there. That dumb scarecrow! Wait, I see from your eyes that you are lost. Are you asking me what I'm looking for? There are human bones hidden under the watermelon. Stupid scarecrow, you can't scare us anymore. Foxes can see anything within a semicircle, and their range of vision is quite far. Avoid showing up within the semicircle in front of them. Oh shit. Oh shit, they caught me. Oh no. Ah, damn it. That was close. It was like the method worse. Please be careful. I was practicing to see if they would see me. Okay. Ah, I'm gone. Oh shit, there's more. This is the Fox Forest. The Red Empire would set off from the Fox Forest, cross the magical barrier and reach Shinjuku. But the bridge we pass just now is the portal in the barrier. Although I could open a portal with my magic and go back to Shinjuku village, I spent too much mana just now and would need to rest a bit. But the fog is heavy, it will probably be harder for them to notice us. Foxes forests have shorter range of vision and they tend to move around more frequently when it's time to seize the opportunity. It orders save, but I want to save myself. I'll go that way. It's heavily guarded ahead, so it's dangerous if we go there directly. Let's see if there's another way across. There's this thing. Why is there a radio here? Maybe the other foxes stole and picked up from the villagers. Actually, some foxes also like human stuff as much as I do, but my father hates them. That's why they hide these things in places like this. Seems the radio can still be turned on. This is Kuriomi Chur Nighttime News. Coming up next is, at present, the masked man behind the theatre guest attack is still unidentified, and one member of the theatre crew was found dead at home from taking poison. We suspect that. Dun dun dun. The feather is shining brightly. Ah. Hey, it's nighttime now. The radio is probably broadcasting yesterday's evening news and then she has brought us back. It I'd seen at night. This function is so convenient. Right, be careful with the firefights at night. Those are dangerous. Right, I better set this place as a point for Ninja to backtrack first. I've set the Fox Forest entrance as a point for Ninja to backtrack. Okay. If the place feels dark to you, press A to use flashlight. Okay, so. See, there's one. How do I go over there? Man. Can I run? Yeah, I can run. Let's see what that does. Aim for safe for now. I better set this place as point and then to that first. Okay. Okay. I've set the place as the point for nurture to backtrack. And let's save it again. I is asleep. The sample says as strange characters written on it. Doesn't seem to be dead, but I've never seen these kind of characters before. Our Fox clan uses these characters. What does it say? It roughly means stupid humans get out of our territory. Even if they want to protect, they should write in language humans could understand. How am I supposed to get out? Members of tottering. It's dead end, Tamazaki-san. Have you recovered your powers? But I only recovered 2/3 of it after I've been starving for a long time. I remember a swan boat would always stop here at the daytime. We can reach the center of the lake with that boat. Plus it can't swim, so they probably won't pursue us. Seems we could use the Nensho on that lamp ahead. But the thoughts that is guarding this place will wake up at daytime. It'd be risky to just return here during daytime without doing anything else. If only we can break the bridge. Sure, you want to use Nensho? Think yeah. Hey! Okay, so he's awake at daytime. Should I? Should I wake him up before I go up there? No. Ah, it's not responding, never mind. Okay. It's not letting me in. What the heck am I supposed to do? Damn it. Keep doing that. Do I get him to fucking die? It won't let me on. What am I supposed to do if she won't go on the fucking boat? Fast asleep. Maybe I can pick up the axe? The axe is just there, but she won't pick it up. Oh, I've got the axe now. Maybe now I can, Let's see if this axe can break the bridge. Maybe that's what I'm supposed to do instead of trying to rush to the spawn, you know? The axe is broken. Oh, she broke the axe. The guard probably can't come over now. Good. You stay over there. Yes. Haha. Sucker. Do me a favor and tell my parents I'll never come back. Ah. Ah. The feathers shining brightly. Don't know what that means. What does that mean? it's black and white. It's like an old film. Aiko-sama, Aiko-sama, I want to go to a world where humans live. Why do you want to go to their world? Humans are really interesting. They have that, I can't remember the name, but anyway, they are really interesting. If you want to go to their world, you have to learn how to communicate with them first. What is communicate? You are speaking with a list now. It's hard to fit in the human world like that. Oh, I will try my best to learn. Besides the human language, you also need to learn a lot of things such as human etiquette, their knowledge, their living habits. Aiko-san, please tell me, how do I learn all these? Humans love to record things and pass them to others. They will write it on a kind of item called books. If you want to see them, I can give you some of the books by humans. Really? Thank you, Aiko-sama. Aiko-san, I've learned quite a bit on the human language. May I go to the human world now? Can you tell me why you want to go to their world? I learned something called freedom in their books and I want to pursue that thing. Aren't you free now? My father would never let me learn anything about humans, and my mother told me they will marry me off to some yokai from another place when I get older. And the other forces would secretly call me a weirdo and mock me for fancied human stuff. So Aiko-sama, I want to get out of here and I want to find that freedom. We're riding a boat on the lake right now. Do you feel carefree? Yes. You're carefree while boating on the lake now. And you could go to any place you want, but what if I make the boat disappear? The boat is gone. Under normal circumstances, you would fall into the water and the currents would follow you. There are rules to survive in human society, just like fish and prawns in water and foxes in these parts. To live in the human world, you need money, skills, and power. You need a lot of those things which you don't have. Even if you have all those, it's not easy to live in the human world. As far as I know, the human world is going through a great disaster called an economic crisis. Most people are starving with no place to stay. Some even commit suicide. In spite of all these, you would still want to go to the human world and pursue that freedom? Sweetie, you can come to me again when you have figured it out. I like the music in this game. It's really cool. Very interesting. Aiko-sama, check this out. I got a license from humans. With this license, I could become a teacher. Then I'll have a stable income. I have also made friends with lots of humans. Aiko-sama, why are you smiling? For decades I've tried to talk sense into you, but you've never given up on the idea to go into the world where humans live. Why are you so insistent on that? Aiko-sama, I once thought of running away from here because I was curious and rebellious. When I learned about the human world, I realized that it's not that beautiful. I need to earn money to survive, sacrifice my time for leisure, and force myself to smile at strangers. Anyway, I need to put up with lots of nonsense. I finally understand the price for freedom is not having the freedom, and the goal in not having freedom is being free. And humans would actually survive in that wandering between having freedom and not having freedom for thousands of years. I want to know the reason. I want to know humans better. Now I finally understood it, Aiko-sama. What I like is not the result of pursuing freedom, but this process. The process of controlling my own destiny. Dun dun dun. Looks like you don't need me to guide you anymore. Thank you, Aiko-sama. Actually, I know you never intended to stop me from leaving this place. Thanks to your guidance, now I know what I really want. Since you want to be a teacher among humans, turn what you have learned into knowledge and enlighten new lives. Yes, Aiko-sama, I won't let you down. Aiko-sama, I'll come back to visit you whenever I'm free. Tamasaki, you only need to go ahead and pursue your own destiny. No need to think about me. Besides, I'm also about to start on my journey. Aiko-sama, where are you going? To a distant place. Then will you come back? Yes, compared to my long life, this is just a short trip. Tamasaki-san? Tamasaki-san? Tamasaki-san, are you alright? We're now at... I don't know what happened. I passed out right after adventure and we're on the swan boat when I woke up. This is Karen Sanu. Karen Sanu? It's Aiko-sama's garden. Why are we here? Speaking of which, the boat seems to be stuck on some bones since just now. It's an electric boat. I'll start the intro again. Okay. They saved. We're on top of the... Why? This is Shikanaki Station. To be exact, it's the roof of the station. Why did we land here? Ask your question? You fool, the roof doesn't look sturdy at all. They fell through the roof. Whew. Luckily, the roof isn't that high, but we have smashed a big hole on the floor. This station is going to be abandoned sooner or later. No one will blame us. Ah, so that's how the hole happened. Curious how. It'll be at least 10 minutes before the train will arrive. Rest a bit first. By the way, you're going to Kuromori Town, right? I have a small dwelling in Kuromori Town and I'm not using it now. If you're tired, you can rest there. The dwelling is in the apartment next to the basketball court. Here's the key. Thank you, Tamasaki-san. Obtain the key to Foster's dwelling. Before I leave, you can ask me if you have any questions about Kuromori Town. I'll try my best to answer. Any questions? First, I want to see what this is. There's a moldy letter in the cabinet. I know things would eventually be revealed and my husband also died from the violence, all of which is retribution, but the unorthodox rites that are carried out in the village are even more abominable than Shintogoku. I'm leaving the evidence on small box inside my store and hope that the person who reads this letter will expose the truth to the public. It seems Matsuyama's wife wrote this letter. And it said a cult in Shikinaki village is more cruel than Shirinigoku. Does it have anything to do with the new deity that Deer mentioned? Okay, let's talk. Would you like to know? It is right across the apartment where I live. It's a theatre built to commemorate the Shikinaki miracle and has been closed to 20 years since it was built. But the theatre encountered setbacks after the economic crisis several years ago, last year, which it was the year 95. A gas attack happened near the theatre and it was a big blow to the theatre. I remember a gas attack also occurred on train 135 at Kuromori Station. Yes, the dates of the two incidents were quite close. Probably a response to the Tokyo Iden subway gas attack by fanatical followers. I usually pay attention to such things, so I would often gather some information in coincidence. There are some detailed articles about these two attacks in my room. If you're interested, you can look through them. Okay. The past. To be honest, I like being surrounded with people, so I would often go to Kuromori Town once I learned to explore my surroundings. I don't know Shikinaki village that well. All I know about that village is that it's a village with hundreds of years of history. During the Taisho period, it prospered from the mining industry, but fell into decay because of the war shortly afterwards. After the war, the village began to develop its agriculture. The fruits and vegetables grown there were sold all over Japan. Especially their watermelons, they were very tasty. The village flourished again thanks to their agricultural developments, and this period in history is also called the Shikinaki miracle. But the village declined again because of the economic crisis which started several years ago. Do you know what deity do the people in the village worship besides Aiko and the that thing? I can't answer this question. Do you know the deities here are words? We can't call a deity's name whenever we like. Of course, Aiko is kind and benevolent deity, and it's fine to mention his name any time, but not all deities are kind. Calling some deity's name without thinking may bring misfortune. So it's better if you don't know about that deity. Where do you plan to go? I'm going to teach Japanese at a senior high school in Tokyo after this. Eh? Really? Of course, it took me a lot of effort to earn that teacher's license. Tamasaki-san, that's impressive indeed. You could visit me if you come to Tokyo. Would you like to know? No questions. The train's here! The train has finally arrived. And little pigeon, thank you very much for accompanying me on this journey. Without your help, I might have stayed in this mountain forever. I will always remember your kindness. I will also always remember your determination in pursuing your freedom. I'm beginning to like you more and more. So according to our deal, I should give you the sunshine rainwater. I forgot to find a container for the rainwater. You don't need a container. A bottle of the size for eyedrop is enough, and I happen to have one. Actually, sunshine rainwater is normal rainwater mixed with Fox's tears. Normally I wouldn't cry, but you have risked your life to help me, so I will try my best to force out some tears. I mean, if you laugh really, really hard, sometimes you'll laugh crying, you know, and that will form some tears. Done, Kira-san. Or you just need some onions that will make you cry. I'll take some sunshine rainwater. Yay, thank you. Aki-san will definitely be so proud of you. Since both of you came 2 years later, is Aki-sama doing well? He's okay. Then it's a relief because I heard from the foxes in my clan lately that few humans believe in Aiko-sama. Tamazaki-san, all is well with Aiko-sama. He's also hoping that you will continue pursuing your freedom and never look back. Give my regards to Aiko-sama for me when you're back. It's time to go. Tamazaki-san, you forgot this. This watch seems useful to you. You can keep it. This watch has worn out a lot, and you still wear it. It means a lot to you, right? Aiko-sama gave it to me on my 15th birthday. You better keep it then. Think of it as Aiko-sama is always around with you. Kiriko-san, thank you so much. It's an honor to meet you and Aiko-sama in my life. I don't want to part from you, but until we meet again. Until we meet again, Tamazaki-san. Do we just have to return to the present? Slowly walked onto the train and threw away the mundane thoughts and shackles. Bye. A day ago, I was like many of my peers. I was sitting in an empty classroom doing boring exercises. Within a short time, I helped the fox gain her freedom, dodged life-threatening situation, and turned this train station upside down. I could never imagine all these. I have no idea what's in the deep forest, but I want to press ahead, and it's now more resolute than before. Auto-save. The theatre troupe Chandelier will be bringing the classic dramas on stage at 6 p.m. this Sunday at Keiku, starring the famous movie star Ando Megumi, October 16, 1983. Can we return? Now we can go back. Yeah. Yeah. Awesome. Awesome. Alright, so there we go. We have finally returned. Let's hurry and find that deer. Okay, I wonder what happened to the swan. Did they just return it? I don't know. Okay, let me save it. There we go. Hello, dear. I got the sunshine rainwater. Eh? Really? It's right here. It's not much, but it should be enough. How did you get it? It's a long story. In short, we went to the place where the fox's wedding was held, then lots of complicated things happened. Then you must have seen the fox running away from the wedding, alright? How did she know? I heard the Tamasaki-san clan sent a lot of foxes to search for Tamasaki-san, but they all failed to find her. Now the yokai report they had witnessed a person dressed in black adopt Tamasaki-san, and they couldn't determine whether the person was a man or woman. Anyway, it's a miracle that you could get the sunshine rainwater. But I have a confession to make. I am Aiko-san! I'm sorry, actually, this bridge is the only way to Kuryo Mori town. There's no other way to Kuryo Mori town. I expect you to really get the sunshine rainwater. Sorry, I shouldn't have lied to you. Well, it's okay. Since we already obtained the sunshine rainwater, let bygones be bygones. Oh, thank you so much, human. Human sounds weird. My name is Kihara Kashin. Yes, Kihara-sama, your heart and kindness has already reached 1/10 of Aiko-sama's. Is this a compliment? I've never praised humans. Anyway, I just need to drip this directly on the tree's roots. Yes. It was 3 years ago when I last saw a Tamasaki tree bloom. Not only were the tree's flowers beautiful, but they would also shine faintly, which could clear away the mist and darkness. Ever since Aiko-sama lost his divine powers, he would always murmur, "How is Tamasaki doing?" in front of this tree every day. He must have hoped that this tree would bloom again. Sorry. I'd say too much whenever I think of Aiko-sama. I'm going to drip the sunshine rainwater. Great. Excited! Excited! Nothing happened. Is this the Tamasaki tree's flower? Oh, that little shiny thing. As expected, this tree is already beyond help. Perhaps there isn't enough sunshine rainwater? No, if there is only one flower even after planting, it means Aiko-sama he's already departed. Sorry. I should have seen it coming. Everyone said Aiko-sama is already dead, but I don't believe it. I kept telling myself that Aiko-sama is just sleeping as usual. Aiko-sama, at least allow me to offer this last flower to you. Aiko-sama, this is your favorite flower from the Tamasaki tree. The Tamasaki tree's flower is glowing. It's bright. It bloomed. It's the Tamasaki flowers. Aiko-sama's body is blooming with Tamasaki flowers. Aiko-sama, did you see it? Your favorite Tamasaki tree is finally bloomed. Did you see it? I believe Aiko-sama definitely saw it. The skull seems to be uttering something. It's Aiko-sama's voice. Aiko-sama's talking. Aiko-sama's bones seem to be murmuring along with that gentle wind in the spring. Please use my bones as your stepping stone to freedom. Aww. That's so sweet. Bone Mountain is where he'll go. Blossom are what he's left. Dear Skull Caden End. Bone Mountains and Blossoms. I control it now. I can leave. What's wrong? I'm still thinking about the lead we discovered at the station. Said the village practiced unorthodox rituals, and the evidence is hidden in the snack shop. I think that's the point. Plus, Moro chose so close right here. Besides, Tamazaki-san told you not to investigate his past. Kabura-sensei once said that for any case, even if it's insignificant, the problem lies with what their error of society. Learning about the village might be helpful in solving the mystery of Kurumako. Good point. And sorry, honestly, I have my own reasons. I have to think about it. I better tell you. My family and I lived in Kurumo town before I was 8 years old. That year, when I was 8, my mother and I had a car accident. I managed to survive by luck. After the accident, I lost all my memories of the time before I was 8. Each time I tried to recall the time before I was 8, a dark forest would appear in my mind. After that accident, how my mother looked seemed to be hidden in an endless forest. These questions have been bothering me for a long time. I know I'll come back to one day to find the answer, but I didn't know it would be today. Since we're already here, I want to find the answers to these questions. I believe these answers are all buried in Kuromori town in Shigehara past. Kiritani, I know you are in a hurry to go to Kuromori town, so if you don't want to return to village, you have my full support no matter what you do. Thank you. Okay, guess we gotta go back. I'm guessing it's back, right? It's in this snack shop, right? The key I got from inside the snack shop, I should be able to open this door. I need to walk to the corresponding bit and the key will be used for open doors snack shop? Yes. The doors are not and the key breaks into 2 pieces. Really? It's a one-use item? Oh shit. I remember that letter said that the evidence is hidden in a box. Let's look around and see if there's such a box. Press die, press A. I'm trying. Right. Opens water, several fish. No, I'm guessing. Makeup poster. Tear out the poster. There's an old cabinet behind the poster and it's locked. This should be the box that letter mentioned. Let's look in the key. And it's locked. Our junk covered in 50. Ah! Don't do that. Where's the key? Yeah, this place looks foreboding. I remember Master's wife killed herself by jumping into the river. Every corner smells of fish and I could hear the sound of water dripping from somewhere. The fish has something in its belly. I bet it's a key. Blah. Even the guts came out. Hey, don't move. Kid-chan, why are you so skilled at this? I cook at home, so I'm good at preparing this kind of fish. You're so capable, but it's still gross. I know. Just stay still. Don't believe me if the blood splashes onto your body. Then be careful in doing it. I know inside the fish's stomach. There's a line of small characters on note. Water abundance enables crops to grow at an incredible rate. Pour the important object to open the box together with water of abundance on the thing. And Mr. Key is in some plant. The only plant I know of is these. Did this woman grow quickly because of water abundance? Does water abundance have such powerful effect? I don't know. Let's see what's inside the melon first. The woman reveals a scarlet flesh inside. A brand new copper key is inside the flesh. Copper key. This should be the key to the cabinet. But how did it get here inside the watermelon? The key is probably hidden in the stamen when the flower was blooming and when the woman developed the key got enclosed in the flesh. Said that the men in the village who were deployed to the front line in times of war loved to use this method to send confidential information. Let's see if this key can open the cabinet. Let's go check it out. Let's save it just in case something that pops out. kills us. The deity and After's writes that nobody would tell. The truth is in front of me, only one door away. I'd even hoped there's more stuff inside. My memories before I was 8, my mother's death, and the reason why my father left Memory Town. I take a deep breath to prepare myself for the truth I'm about to face. And it's empty. What's wrong? There are a lot of letters inside, but they have already turned moldy and rotted off, and I can't see words on them. Sure, maybe we can find some clues in Memory Town. Or maybe. Truth there is so close to me, this bit instantly. From the words on the letters, the village secrets are hidden in the dark forest once again. Or maybe we return to the past. Broken Rainbow is out of body. Never mind. The door won't budge. Aww. I told you. You're here again. By the way, does it feel as if you look more familiar to me than before? You must have remembered it wrongly. Right, if you really wanted to have someone talk with you, you can go to the wooden bridge at the end of the village. It's pretty much alive over there. Really? Hang on, I won't fall for that. Forget it then. I initially thought of carrying you there. No need, I can hop there myself. This bit. Don't fall the scarecrow. Moment for humans remains. What do we do? I go to this chicken? Shooting. Shamasu Masu. She got an idea. Your master has some friends, you can look for them. Masuma's friends? Friends? They live near the wooden bridge at the end of the village. You could probably make your way there yourself. Thank you. Oh, that chicken. He now has friends. Cluck, cluck, cluck. Now, what am I supposed to do? My sister's friend is nice, thank you. Seems to be more cheerful now. This tree is private more than ever. Okay. So I'm guessing we go. A notice posted on the signboard will be demolished by the end of next year to build the residents are asked to keep away. August 9th, Community Safety Committee. Okay. Oh, this is spooky and dark. And there's a lot of... Oh, there's a bike. Can we go inside? Not old enough to drink. The door is shut. Movie poster. Hot star. Greenstone then mentions that the place up subways. She said her house was opposite the basketball court, so I'm guessing it's this one. This should be the apartment mentioned. Yeah. Now it's filled with flies and dusty letters. A few of the letters are addressed to me. These letters are from Tamasaki-san. What did these letters say? Tamasaki said she's doing well in Tokyo and she's even inviting us to go there and enjoy ourselves. She would take care of our accommodation? It would be great if we could claim the cost for the trip. You have already published 2 books. You probably earned a lot of money, right? Please don't talk about such a serious matter. Okay. There's a keyhole on mailbox and it fits the key Tamazaki gave us. Perhaps the dwelling Tamazaki mentioned is referring to this mailbox. This is the dwelling Tamazaki mentioned. It'd actually be in such a small mailbox. Heard some yokai like to live in the dimension where humans live, but they are also afraid to bump into human beings. So they often set up magical barriers in nondescript places in human world, like gaps between tables and walls, paintings, and inside closets. Those dimensions may look small, but in fact they are entirely different worlds altogether. I see. There's a stove here, and I finally found a place to write my manuscript. Nice. Oh, there's human again. Can you change the human at any time? Well, I am weak and it's convenient for me to move around. It's a bit easier for me if I do things like as a pigeon. Why? I have a question. We first met each other when I used Nensha without realizing it and returned to year 95. Perhaps you were already at the train station 3 years ago. Kihara, the person you are seeing now is also the person you saw at that time. I have always been in the same time and space as you. We have the same curse and fate, and Nensha enables our fates to intertwine. You mean Nensha has something to do with the curse? Probably. Anyway, we will get all our answers when we arrive at Kuromo Town Theatre and remove the curse. I'm not available for small talk now. I have to write the manuscript. Do you need to do what you need to do, and I will look around first. Right, I'm gonna save it here because we'll stop, and I hope you enjoyed, and I hope I can solve store thing before I leave to go to the next town, so who knows. So thanks for watching, I hope you enjoyed, and see you next episode. Bye!